Arcadian Vanguard presents the Wrestling News and your daily wrestling newscast for Tuesday, June 24th, 2025. Good morning, I'm Mike Sempervive. We begin today with further developments regarding WWE's Night of Champions event this weekend in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. WWE still plans to present the premium live event in Riyadh despite the Saudis restricting all civilian air travel in its airspace on Monday, in light of escalating military tensions involving the United States, Israel, and Saudi Arabia's Persian Gulf neighbor Iran. Monday night, United States President Donald Trump announced a ceasefire between Iran and Israel. Iran state media has confirmed the deal, but there's been no official comment from the Israeli government, and airstrikes have continued between the two countries. Yesterday, it was reported by Mike Johnson that 5 WWE staff employees had been stranded at Doha Airport in Qatar due to the Saudi travel restrictions. Preparations for Friday's SmackDown and Saturday's Night of Champions event are continuing in Saudi Arabia, as setup has been underway for over a week. WWE has yet to issue an official statement on the ongoing situation, nor was any mention made on last night's Raw. The Night of Champions Go-Home edition of Monday Night Raw was live last night on Netflix from the Nationwide Arena in Columbus, Ohio. In the main event, Cody Rhodes defeated Jey Uso in a semifinals match for King of the Ring. They embraced after the match to end the show. Rhodes is now slotted to face Randy Orton in the finals at Night of Champions.
Hope Randy Orton was looking. And now, Cody Rhodes, Crossroads, cover! Cody Rhodes is in the finals of the King of the Ring.
Here is your winner, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes!
Ladies and gentlemen, Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso in a battle for the ages. That Cody wins to advance to Night of Champions. And a show of respect by Cody Rhodes to a very game Jey Uso tonight.
In the Queen of the Ring semifinal match, Jade Cargill defeated Roxanne Perez.
Again, trying to put Perez in position. She does now. Oh, face first, Perez off a jaded cover now for the win by Cargill. She's going to face Asuka at Night of Champions.
Here is your winner, Jade Cargill!
Corey, that was a test for Cargill tonight, and she passed against the very game Roxanne Perez here on Monday Night Raw.
After the match, Cargill was confronted by Asuka, who is now set to be her opponent in the Queen of the Ring finals at Night of Champions. Women's Intercontinental Champion Becky Lynch retained her title against Bayley, winning the match by disqualification when Lyra Valkyria interfered on Bayley's behalf. Bayley and Valkyria argued after the match. Rhea Ripley and Raquel Rodriguez brawled during an in-ring promo segment, with Rodriguez getting the better of Ripley with help from Roxanne Perez, putting Ripley through a table. Also on the show, Braun Breaker pinned Penta in the opening match. In ratings news, last Friday's SmackDown brought in a viewership of 1.524 million to USA Network, according to Programming Insider. That's up from the previous week's audience of 1.401 million. The rating in the 18 to 49-year-old demographic was a .38 for the second week in a row, topping the night in the demographic for the second straight week as well. Turning to Japan, TV Asahi will air New Japan Pro Wrestling's Wrestle Kingdom 20 live from the Tokyo Dome in January, according to Tokyo Sports. This would mark the first time since 2004 that New Japan's broadcast partner has opted to air the annual event live instead of an edited version after the fact. The show, scheduled for January 4th, is set to include Hiroshi Tanahashi's retirement match, as well as the pro wrestling debut of Olympic gold medalist judoka Aaron Wolf, who has been signed to a New Japan contract. And finally, the first two play-in matches for the G1 Climax were held yesterday at New Japan Seoul from Korakuen Hall, with Callum Newman defeating Taichi in the Block A match, and Drilla Maloney defeating Tomohiro Ishii in the Block B match. And before we leave you today, we'd like to remind you that however you consume your content, you can find the wrestling news 24 hours a day and 7 days a week across social media. On Twitter, follow us at Wrestling News AV. Our Facebook page is also Wrestling News AV. The Wrestling News can also be found on the Arcadian Vanguard YouTube page. And for those who utilize Amazon Echo devices, just tell Alexa to play the Wrestling News Podcast. And remember to make sure you add podcast at the end. Once again, for daily updates, breaking news, and more, follow the Wrestling News across social media. And that's the news for today. If anything happens, we will be here to tell you about it. No clickbait, no paywall, just the Wrestling News. The Wrestling News is a division of Arcadian Vanguard, and the Wrestling Newscast is a production of the Arcadian Vanguard Podcast Network.